So this truck right here, just the moment I passed by, and look, they're not even turning on their signals. They slammed the door, and then had it on their super bright lights. Slammed the door, and now they're driving off just because I passed by. Look, the mailman got bright lights. Well, female. So the rain had just stopped. So what I was trying to say earlier was they had the supposed targeted individual who used to be nice to me, and we both from she's supposedly from New Orleans like me, and she would call me a hometown sister and be really nice and stuff and act like she loved everybody, but it seemed like she's talking about God and talking about the Bible and talking about the gang stalkers, receiving wrath and stuff, or human traffickers. So now they got this new feature about, people having a special Twitter circle. It seems like she's been ignoring this. Like, I've tried to talk to her, or it's like she's been ignoring. I mean, I don't talk to her every day or even every 2 weeks or nothing, but she separated herself from me and ignored me. Me just simply asking her, how is she doing? Is she okay and stuff? So it seemed like she separated herself from me and acted a certain kind of weird ever since, she donated me, I think it was about $100 for a hotel room. And she's supposed to be targeted like me. She offered, to help me with the hotel room. And then when I told her about, my twin sister and everybody talking about calling an adult protective services on me and trying to get me locked up in a mental institution, that's when she discreetly separated herself from me and quit talking to me. But she's supposed to be targeted and going through stuff too. But she made like she's so positive and everything. So I'm deeply hurt that, she quit talking to me. And it's like, well, if you don't like me, why are we still following each other? But, if her ignoring me, I'm going to end up blocking her. And that's what I do with anybody, because it's like, what's the point of you following me or me following you if you ignore me? Hello. If you ignore me trying to, hold a conversation or try to talk to you when you acting a certain kind of different and weird and fake, So, I was just trying to talk to her and trying to see how she's doing, because she's supposedly going through stuff too, but I see she singled me out and quit talking to me and stuff. Wow, 4 white vehicles in a row. So I'm like, I feel like an emotional stab to the heart, because I never did her anything, but I can't walk on the sidewalk because there's like too many poles in the middle and stuff. So I don't even know if I don't even know if it's possible that I don't know. I mean, I was just trying to ask her how she's doing and seeing if she okay and stuff, and she been ignoring me, and talking to everybody else. But I don't even know if she heard the slander campaigns, the popular fake T.I. perp slander campaigns about me. Because she used to tag me in certain posts, and, now she don't even tag me. It's like I don't exist to her. And that's why I'm very bothered. Like, what did I do to you? So, but she acts like she has nothing to say to me and been totally ignoring me, And I'm afraid that if I would have asked her, well, are you upset with me, or did I do anything? Like, last time I tried to DM her, it was June 1st, and I was letting her know that, I got a new job and I was being workplace mobbed already, and she ignored the shit out of that. Like, she didn't even respond to that. So, but she's, talking to everybody else. And like, this lady, she ain't even watching where she's going. Oh, this motherfucker trying to pull up. You trying to pull up and hide. Trying to pull up and hide. But you got, you a perp. Because I'm going to make it more obvious. Because I see what you're doing. This person got one bottom headlight on the right side, but the left side is out. You're trying to pull up. It's like, how can they see my view? Like, how can they know what my view is? So, I'm surprised this rain poncho fit over my backpack and fit all over me and stuff. Here's a gang stalker with Hungry Howie's, the pizza place. He had his arm hanging out the window. But yeah, how the hell you ignore me and then talk about God and talk about T.I.'s needing to stick together, and talking about hoping that the gang stalking torture would end soon and stuff like that, but then you ignore me for no reason. See, look at this gang stalker right here. Y'all see one bottom headlight he has out, just like that car I was just trying to show y'all. And so the fact that other professed target individuals ignoring me and don't want to talk to me, and I don't know if she might be one of the so-called targets that my twin sister might have secretly direct message, possibly, and that might be why she ain't talking to me. But people turn against you when they say, well, Candy is not a real target. Come on, here's another one headlighter. And y'all still want to say that I'm the stalker. I'm still showing y'all proof, and y'all ignore the shit out of me and don't care about my suffering. That y'all try to make it like as if I'm pretending to be targeted when I'm showing y'all physical proof, and y'all deliberately ignore me and ignore and avoid me. Look, he got one headlight and one tail light. But you know what? I'm gonna try to confront her. I don't even know if she might ignore me again. But I'm gonna try to confront her and ask her, why she quit talking to me. you know. But she separated herself from me and started to act a little weird the moment I told her that my twin sister and all them, you know, back in May, right after what happened with fake retarded Trisha, you know, after that, then, you know, she just started to act a certain kind of bizarre towards me. But they had this supposed targeted individual. She has all these nosebleeds, and look, another one headlighter. You can't see it. I was able to see it. That van, and she gets nosebleeds, and that truck right there is another one headlighter. You know, it was hard from the angle to see on my camera. So she supposed to be targeted like me, and this is the second time she acted like a perp towards me. And so another person said, well, block her. She's a block her. She's a perp. But I went off what the other person said because the person acted like a perp towards me by, you know, trying to say, I watched both of y'all videos, and Trisha sounds more like she's telling the truth, and you sound like you're lying. But I'm like, well, wait a minute. If you knew me in the TI community and seen my videos, if you say you watched both of my videos, you say you watched both of our videos, and you've seen my proof about being targeted, but you haven't seen her proof, and you would rather go by her because, you know, she used the pregnancy, fake retarded Trisha used the pregnancy thing and to twist everything and lie on me, you know, and I'm not shutting the fuck up on my own damn channel. You know, I've lost all of my support, everybody, because of what Trisha, I even lost Darius behind what Trisha did to me. I lost every fucking body because of what Trisha did to me. But no, they would get mad at me and say, no, you lost me because of your own doing. No, because you freaking betrayed me and changed your mind about me. You know. And here, everybody turning against me and betraying me left and right. And yet, it's making me mentally and spiritually weaker because I'm still going through this. And then going through this every day and being falsely accused of being fake, and nobody cares and nobody wants to believe me. And then the gang stalk and smear campaigns it's like getting stronger. It's getting way stronger, you know. And then when they succeed at getting everything to where nobody will support me and I'm crying out for help and suffering, then they kick back and laugh. They kick back and laugh. You know, so it was unfair, and I'm bothered by the fact that Darius tried to say, you know, when he tried to tell me in the beginning of me and my twin sister feuding online, he tried to say, well, don't go back on your twin sister's page. And he's trying to say, I'm telling you this for your soul's sake. And then he would look at her videos and then show me videos pointing out, well, your twin sister's part of the Order of the Eastern Star because look at her satanic hand symbolism and stuff like that, you know. And so then when I talk about my twin sister's cult followers creating alternative accounts to come harass me, then he 8 years younger than me and won't let me explain myself and then yell at me. When I try to say that I didn't go back on my twin sister's page, they come on an alternative page and come harass me, you know. So then I'm mind boggled why he would sneak behind my back and start defending and agreeing with my twin sister. And it's like, what did I do to him? Nothing. He started falsely accusing me of stuff, so he can call me a perp, but I can't call him a perp. He can call me a perp and a witch, but I can't call him a narcissistic abuser or a perp. In which it seemed like he was the fake perp using projection because he tried to make me stop doing videos. And I was just blind to everything. All the games he tried to play. And so when I'm going to say it again. When look at this perp. There's no stop sign right there. Why are you stopping? So when he tried to lecture me and tell me off about myself, I think it was in April, right before I went by Trisha. And he tried to tell me, bully, harass, and lecture me and try to tell me off about myself. And he had bragged and admitted that he was secretly, excuse me, you know, he laid low and pretended like everything was okay, and then just came and just devoured and attacked me and told me everything that he'd been hiding from me. All his secret, oh no, go ahead, thanks. Everything that he'd been secretly hiding from me. You know. So I was shocked that he told me these secret feelings about me. He falsely accused me of being a perp, but I can't accuse him of being a perp. He falsely accused me of being a perp and mentally ill and saying I need help and calling me a fake spy. I thought you were against psychiatry and the mental health system. You know, but you think I need a specialized kind of help. So he gaslit and, you know, used projection and gaslit and deflecting and everything in those videos and over the phone when he would just took advantage of berating me and condemning me and took his anger and frustration out on me because he tried to say that his sister was supposed to be sacrificed or something. But then he said his sister was a perp. And then he lied on me in that video and said that I know stuff about his family that he you know, that he didn't know. It's like, wait a minute, I only know what you told me. So that's the same sister that he said was that said that he was two-faced and fake. And the same sister that he said act like she thinks she's bigger than, I mean, the same sister that said that he act like he think he's bigger than God. And the same sister that wished for him to die. He told me all this stuff. And that's a Freemason license plate, that SUV. So then, like, I felt like a big stab in the back when, and I'm getting my story out too. You 8 years older than me. I mean, I'm sorry, 8 years younger than me. You know, so him trying to talk about, oh, I'm gonna give her righteous rebuke. You know, there was no righteous rebuke that you gave me just to go along with the rest of the slander campaigns and betray me and act fake. So you act like as if you sold out the fact that you're defending the perps and say the perps don't even want her ass. So when he tried to say, you know, when he bragged and admitted about going on my twin sister, like he secretly going behind my back and watching my twin sister's videos but get mad if I watch her videos, that's my family and my twin sister. But he don't want me, he trying to threaten to sue me for slander, defamation, and libel if I say anything about his family when I never even badmouthed his family, or I never even said anything, you know, offensive about his family. You know, so he said, only I can talk about my family. So yeah, because you call your family members coons. And coons and coonishas and stuff. So you just as much as a fucking sellout. So then he sit there, you know, talking about coons and coonishas. And he said in the video, oh, I'm not going to sit up here like another T.I. and talk bad about my family members. When I confronted him about it, he lied and said, oh, that wasn't about you. He said, well, I talked to a whole bunch of other TIs I talked to. I'm like, motherfucker, you just told me that, you told me a few months ago that I was the only person you've been talking to for a long time and that you don't talk to anybody else. So, gang stalker. So then, when he told me, you know, and she keep on following me, he told me, you know, don't go look back on your twin sister's page. And so then when he bragged and admitted that he was secretly watching her videos behind my back, and then he said, yeah, I I was. Yeah, I did. And I had that right because there are two sides to a story. And then he went to try to make it like as if he wanted to try to lie to my twin sister, say, oh, it looked like you being targeted, and she looked like Candy the one targeting you. It looked like you the one being gang stalked. It looked like you the one be targeted. It's like you're doing, you know the truth about me. You've seen my videos. You try to make me take a hiatus and stop doing videos and stay off social media. Just for, all the evidence you saw of me being targeted. And then he lied and said that the Most High or God told him that long time ago that I was suspicious. Well, why were you still associating with me, period? And all you did was manipulate the friendship and play all kinds of games. You know, you manipulated the friendship and used my traumas as a weapon against me. And then when I confronted him about using my traumas against me, what he did was he reversed it on me and lied and said that I'm using my traumas as a way to exploit and take advantage and get over on people. And then he think that me seeking emotional support for my traumas, that I'm demonic and sick. When he told me about traumas he went through growing up too. We both mutually shared each other's, traumatic situations and abusive childhood and upbringing and stuff. And he freaking idolizes family members who will oppress him and don't mean him no good. So I'm glad to freaking get this off my chest, whether people want to hear it or not, because this is my freaking channel. So can't go to the fake dirty library. So I'll see y'all.